Welcome into the Noel Sportsmaster live stream. Alongside me, I'm Andrew Noel, and alongside Ryan Patoda as we welcome you into Philadelphia for the Denver Nuggets and the Philadelphia 76ers. What a game this is going to be, Ryan. In beautiful downtown Philadelphia. But what a game this is expected to be. Imagine what this matchup might be like, a potential NBA Finals matchup. Really interesting to see what's going to happen here. Let's hear some of your predictions. The 28-13 Denver Nuggets, third in the Western Conference currently, and we'll take a look at the standings in a little bit. But the Philadelphia 76ers coming in at 25-13, third in the East. Ryan, let's hear some of your predictions and just some news about these two teams lately.
Yeah, these two teams feature a lot of star power. Jokic and Joel Embiid. This can be an interesting matchup. It looks like on the betting lines, Philadelphia was favored in this game. It looks like about 2.5 in this game.
Yeah.
So it should be a really good one. But I'm gonna go with the home team in this one. I think Philadelphia wins, and this can be a very high scoring game. And I think Philly wins 119-115. I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, what a game this is going to be in Philadelphia. Joining us now, Deshaun Williams, who joining us now as well. Let me move this over here, but this is going to be a really good game between the Nuggets and 76ers. Let's hear your predictions and just talk about this game a little bit.
This is going to be a close one, dude. It's going to be we're talking like a potential finals matchup, you know what I mean?
Right.
So this is one where both teams have obviously come out. This is a game that you circle on your calendar.
Yes.
These teams. I think Joker and Jokic Embiid and Jokic are gonna go at it. Obviously, that's what we're all here for. We want to see which one of them are going to, go off the most, especially because that's basically the MVP race right now. Obviously you have Luka in there, but these are your past two MVPs for the past two seasons.
Right.
So,
yeah.
This is a matchup of the MVPs. Whoever comes out on this one is gonna get the most hype. Whoever comes out on this one is gonna, championship odds are gonna go up even higher. So, definitely an important one. As far as who's gonna win, I think the 76ers actually. I like the Nuggets team.
Yep.
I just feel like regular season basketball kind of different. So I'm gonna go with the 76ers. It just makes sense for them to win this game. It's a game that I feel like they're gonna take more serious than the Nuggets will. And then, when playoffs come, then we'll see the Nuggets start taking stuff more serious. But as far as regular season goes, I can see Embiid and Maxey coming out on top for this one.
Yeah, and we'll take a look at the standings entering today for both these teams. As we've mentioned, both these teams in third place currently of their respective conferences. And what does this impact, Ryan? A win impact each of their conferences, especially with Denver being so close to both Minnesota and Oklahoma City as of recently.
Yeah, important game for Denver. And before I get to the standings, this is, by the way, the first of two matchups between these two teams. Next matchup between Philadelphia and Denver will be back in Denver on January 27th, about 11 days from now. It's going to be. So it's been some good games again. Good games between these two teams. Yes, Denver is right in there in the West. When I talked about in the podcast, yes, or actually it was uploaded today. So
yeah.
Yeah, it's an important game for both of these teams, definitely for the standings, especially for Denver. What's it? The Timberwolves, they've been really up there pretty much all season long, and Denver has a chance, along with Oklahoma City, to potentially pass them in the near future.
Right. Yeah, big game for both these teams. As we mentioned so many times over, we're going to mention it a lot throughout this game. As Deshaun and I have both mentioned, possibly an NBA Finals matchup. We shall see as the season continues. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we have tip-off almost coming up. We'll see what time they actually tip off on the Noel Sports Master YouTube channel. I'm sorry, my mic was muted. We are a couple minutes away from tip-off. We are back in Philadelphia. Deshaun is just getting settled in before the game. We have some news that actually just came in that they're talking about on the pregame show. The Denver Nuggets were stuck on a plane for more than 8 hours, I'm assuming, in Denver because of cold weather that froze engines before their flight to Philly. So they are really jet lagged today coming into Philadelphia, going into on a road trip, Eastern Conference road trip they are going into. So that's a very important piece of news for the Denver Nuggets going into this game. Ryan, talk to me through what you just heard and how that affects the Nuggets and their play and everything.
Well, obviously, it's winter. There's been a lot of snow going on throughout the Northeast, so maybe that happened. Did Denver come back from home, you were saying?
Yeah, Denver. I believe it's. I don't know where they were. I'm assuming they were. It means they arrived late into Philadelphia, but they.
Okay, it looks like
Yeah.
see, they're on a back-to-back too because they played
Yeah.
yesterday. It looks. Oh, I'm sorry, they played Sunday. I feel like today's Monday because there was Martin Luther King Day
Yeah.
yesterday.
Well, they played at home against the Pacers on Sunday.
Right, and they got the win there against Tyrese Halliburton and the Pacers. So,
Yes.
yeah, they are definitely jet lagged. Interesting. They traveled in the day of the game. That's interesting. I would have traveled in yesterday, unless that's what happened yesterday or something like that. I'd love to get more information. But knowing the information that we have right now, they're definitely jet lagged. And we'll see what
Right.
happens if it has an impact on the game or whatever. But I don't really think I think Denver should be ready to go, but we'll see.
We shall see, because there's been a couple games this season, Deshaun, that Denver's just hasn't been in. It seems like a couple of games this year. So could this be one? And let's hear your some of your thoughts on them being stuck in most likely Denver on the plane and that whole situation, how that affects them going into today's game.
Yeah, that affects a lot. It's one thing, if it's like a regular season game against a team like the Spurs or Rockets,
Right.
Detroit, one of those teams. But when you're going versus a team that you could potentially see in the NBA Finals, like, you want to come out here and set the tone, like, oh, if we do see you, this is the outcome. If we see you in the finals, oh, we're gonna whoop you throughout those finals. So as far as being stuck on a plane for 8 hours, when you probably got meals that you're gonna miss, pre-game meals that
Right.
you're gonna miss because of this, probably. If you wanted to do a workout, you're probably gonna miss that. So realistically, all you could do is come into shootouts, right? And then you probably have to end that early, because now you really got to go over the offense. Now you really got to go over film and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
So it affects a lot. Obviously, I'm not gonna make an excuse tonight for them. Like saying if they were to lose, because they were on a flight for 8 hours.
Mhm.
That's not why they're going to lose or why they could lose. But it definitely plays a part in the how you come into that game mentally, for sure.
Yes, we are minutes away from what seems like tip-off. TNT broadcast is going to one more commercial break, I believe. We will stay right here, though, and let's talk about what the projected starting lineups were, Ryan. We looked at it a little bit before we went live. Talk to me about both of their starting lineups.
Yeah, so looking at it for Philadelphia, it looks like they're gonna have Nicholas. I'm sorry if I mispronounce these names, but Nicholas Batum is gonna be the start for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris, obviously that's a obvious start. Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre Jr., Tyrese Maxey. Looking at it more for the starting lineup actually for Denver. Darius Caldwell Pope,
Yep.
Aaron Gordon, Nikolai Jokic, Jamal Murray, and Michael Porter Jr. is your starting lineup for the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, both pretty much expected what we are used to seeing for both lineups. I know Philly has a little bit of a different lineup due to an injury. D'Anthony Melton being out today with an injury. I believe that he's been out for I don't know how long, but I know it's been more than a couple of games. So he's been out. So Philly has a little bit of a slightly different lineup, but Denver's lineup is what you would expect from the Nuggets today. Again, a couple of minutes away from tip-off in Philadelphia. Just some more thoughts on the game. Any last thoughts before this game gets underway? Do you think one team comes out? Do you think Philly comes out strong because of the situation with Denver? And you think, because we as both of you have said, both of you think it's going to be a close game. And again, there shouldn't be a doubt that this should be a close game on paper. In reality, it's really anything could happen. But how does both teams come out? I know, especially with how everything is affected.
Well, let's start with Philadelphia for right now. We talked about this in the standings. They're 5 games out, so they're trying to keep track or keeping pace with Boston, Milwaukee, and right behind them is a whole bunch of teams within a couple of games back. So this game could be very interesting for Philadelphia. They're right now riding on a 2-game winning streak, so we'll see if that winning streak continues. Home record 15-6. That's important for Philadelphia because that is, let's see, that's still right around third ranked in the conference, or Eastern Conference. But anyways, I think Philadelphia's got the home field advantage or home court advantage, and they should take care of business in this game. I mean, both teams running on nice winning streaks. 2 games for both teams.
Yeah, both teams are on winning streak. Deshaun, any final thoughts before tip-off?
So, I mean, I think Joel Embiid's got to have probably the best game that he's had throughout, his scoring streak. There is one day to come out and, possibly drop 50 on someone, probably be your MVP opponent, So I definitely expect him to be aggressive, take as many shots as he would like to. On the other side, I wouldn't expect anything different from Nikola Jokic, honestly. I mean, Joker's been a 20-10-10 guy, for the past 4 years, right? So there's no reason why, he should do anything different. Those numbers are always impressive, especially for a big man. So, I think that's about all that both these guys are going to do, just go at it how they usually would.
Yep. At the Wells Fargo Center in downtown Philadelphia, where the 76ers play their home games. We are now right on tip-off. They're showing Nikola Jokic, 2-time NBA MVP in 2021 and 2022, back-to-back years. There's Joel Embiid, who was the 2022-2023 NBA MVP. So the last 3 seasons, the MVP is in this game, last 3 seasons, as we prepare for tip-off of, again, a big game. There's not much more you can say about it, as this game's just huge for both teams. Again, it's weird to say that because they're in a situation where they're playing interconference, but because both teams are so good, this is that kind of level of a game. Yeah. So, now we're just really waiting on tip-off to happen. Players are just greeting each other, getting ready to go, and we are set to go. The 76ers lineups being shown, as Ryan mentioned: Maxey, Oubre Jr., Harris, Embiid, and Batum, thank you. And the Nuggets was just shown. We'll get to in a minute. Jokic and Embiid for the tip, and the Nuggets win. The Nuggets did win the tip, but it went right to the 76ers. And Batum starts with the ball up at the top, and 76ers have the ball, driving to the basket. Nice layup, and they will score the first 2 points of the game, and that, I believe, is Maxey with the first points of the game. They took a 2-0 lead early in the first quarter. Nuggets back the other way. I'm trying to learn names. It's Caldwell Pope from right around the free throw line with a nice jumper for 2, and a tie game at 2. 40 seconds into the game, Maxey back the other way. From the top, gives it off to Embiid. Embiid against Jokic, and it seemed to have lost the ball but gained control of it again. Driving against Jokic, and it was poked away, and Embiid got it again. A jumper, and in and out of the basket. Caldwell Pope with the rebound, almost a steal from Batum. Caldwell Pope will take it back the other way. Jokic has it at the top of the arc. Now, I believe that's Jamal Murray, number 27, with the ball. Down at the free throw line, controls Jokic, trying to fight Batum in off the glass, and he scores on a layup for his first 2 points of the game. They took a 4-2 lead into the first minute and a half. Maxey from the top, he'll shoot a long three, and swish it goes. And a 5-4 lead for the 76ers. Maxey with the three. Jokic was caught up almost on a double team. Caldwell Pope trying to break free. The Nuggets will settle it down. Jokic at the top of the arc right now. He tried to drive in, guarding him. Ooh, that was a nice pass. And I believe a foul. Yep. And one, actually, on that one. 6-5, the Nuggets lead. Jokic, what a pass here, Deshaun.
Well, that's what he does, man. That's the stuff that we expected to see from Joker, right? Like, that's a beautiful pass. Embiid goes for the bait, and Aaron Gordon just able to go up off the fake.
Gordon with the free throw is good, and they have a 7-5 lead with 10:06 to go in the first quarter. Just to update you, our scoreboard will be updated on breaks. That's just how we're going to be doing it. Embiid drives to the basket, steps back, jumper, and it's good. 7-7 tie game. Jokic will come back the other way with the ball. Now it's who's number 1 on Denver? And a foul on, I believe that was Oubre Jr. But let's go back to Embiid's step back jumper. Embiid playing like Embiid.
By the way, number 1 is Michael Porter Jr.
Michael Porter Jr. Thank you. I was trying to remember the fifth starter of it as Jamal Murray to the corner, and that I believe is Caldwell Pope swishes down a 3. Yes, it was Caldwell Pope. They take a 10-7 lead. The Nuggets do. Maxey now has it, trying to work his way around Caldwell Pope to a wide open. Bounces around on the glass, but it didn't work as Aaron Gordon comes down with the rebound. Gordon going right in to the corner, back to the side. And Michael Porter Jr. with the jumper, and it goes down. Denver takes a 12-7 lead, and they have opened up nicely. A little surprising after what we just heard with the Nuggets playing and everything, but it seems like they're doing just normal, which is maybe not surprising because they're the Denver Nuggets. Embiid tries a 3, and he drains it. And it's 12-10. Cuts the lead down to 2. Here's Michael Porter Jr. He tries a pass 3. That was a weird thing. Now he'll try a 3, and it'll be off with rebounded by the 76ers. Embiid brings it up the court to the corner. Back to Embiid. He's going to drive on Jokic. He won't get anywhere. He's going to have to pass it. Almost travels, does not. Embiid now just outside the paint. He's going to try a jumper, and he'll make it. And we're back to a tie game, 12-12. Nuggets trying to go fast, and they'll slow it down a little bit. Jokic has it, working his way in back to the top. That's Jamal Murray now back to Jokic. He works his way down, trying to get through, and let's see what we have here. I believe a foul. Yes, it is on Oubre Jr. Embiid is just that kind of player. He can just shoot the ball from outside the arc and make it.
Yeah. That's what's so impressive about Embiid, you know. Before it felt like, 2 years ago, maybe, like he's like nothing's really changed about his shot selection, right? So for me, it was when I looked at him 2 years ago, it was like, oh, you're taking these shots, you're just not making them.
Right.
These are good shots, you're just not making them. Now, like since he's now hitting these, doesn't have to rely on free throws anymore. Like he's become such a dangerous player.
Right. And while you were talking, Denver seemed to have a tech shot, which they made, and then as well as a Michael Porter Jr. jumper to make it 15-12. They have the ball again. Jokic right around the free throw line, tries to get past Embiid, and he does, but he does not drain the layup. Did not go down. Maxey comes in. He goes in and makes the shots 15-14 with just over 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Down goes the Nuggets down the court. Jamal Murray making his way to the basket. Interesting pass there and tried to get it to Aaron Gordon, but Aaron Gordon couldn't find his way past Embiid. Embiid, great defense by Embiid, and he'll get called for the foul, though. Aaron Gordon going to the line to shoot 2. Ryan, what do you think about that foul call and Aaron Gordon trying to work his way past Embiid's defense?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm a little bit behind, so unfortunately haven't got to that point. But anyways, overall in this game, it's pretty much what we anticipated. It looks like having a back and forth game, at least for the start of the game. We'll see what happens as we go along here. But yeah, definitely this is living up to the potential of the hype that we were talking about before in the pregame show.
Very, very true. Excuse me, the Nuggets missed their first free throw, and second one by, I believe that's Aaron Gordon. He misses that one as well, and a free chance and missed by there outside, and he shorted that one, rebounded by Michael Porter Jr. Oh, stolen away, and win one. Right to the basket goes Kelly Oubre Jr., and he's going to go to the free throw line for an extra one. First the miss by Oubre Jr., then Michael Porter Jr. gets the ball, tries to pass it, and kind of lazily by Aaron Gordon. A little lazy by
bad mistake
Aaron
for
Gordon.
Denver right there for Aaron Gordon.
And we'll go to a commercial break with Philadelphia leading 16-15 with just under 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. We'll take a break here, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Because you can't afford to get.
And we're back as Kelly Oubre Jr. to the free throw line, shooting 1 after the N1. On the last play, he shorts it, and Michael Porter Jr. with the defensive rebound as the Nuggets bring it up the court. That's Jamal Murray. I've got the Nuggets numbers of like who's who. The Sixers I'm still working on. Jamal Murray at the top of the arc right now has the ball. Seems like he's going to try to drive. Shot clock at 2, and he couldn't get really much of a shot off. Sixers will take it back the other way. Maxey goes right in. Off there, the rebound comes bouncing out. Michael Porter Jr. will get it. Jamal Murray back the other way. Murray almost goes in. Goes to the corner. Aaron Gordon might try a 3, fakes him out. Back to the top. Quick passing. Michael Porter Jr. drains a 3, 18-16. Nuggets have the lead. Just under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Now the Sixers have the ball. Doesn't seem like any team made a substitution. By the way, it was a 76ers full timeout. At that. Shot clock at 2, all the way across. Batum got it off, and he drains a 3. What a shot by number 40 on the 76ers. Batum, 19-18, 76ers. Man, what a shot. Back the other way, Caldwell Pope with the jumper just inside the paint, and it puts the Nuggets back up by 1. Maxey will bring it back the other way. What a game this has been so far. Very exciting and living up right to the expectations as we were talking about during that break. Embiid driving to the basket. Good pass down low and dunked by Oubre Jr. A good play by Embiid, knowing that he had his teammate open down low to get that finish. Nuggets have it. It's Gordon near the corner. He'll go back to the top. There's a shot from Michael Porter Jr. and another 3. And Michael Porter Jr. is hot right now. 23-21 Nuggets. 4.5 to go. Maxey will bring it back up the court. We'll give it off. Embiid to the corner. Batum, he'll drive in. A quick pass to try to get it to Harris. Couldn't get it. And the Nuggets will take it back the other way. Caldwell Pope will dish it off to Jokic. Jokic. Now to Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope to the corner. Aaron Gordon 3 is not good, but Jokic with a rebound and still couldn't get it, but a third try goes down. Nikola Jokic with the rebounding to finish that play. The Nuggets take a 4-point lead, 25-21 with 3:50 to go in the first quarter. There's Embiid going to the basket. Steps back on a jumper. It's off. Almost rebounded by the 76ers, but they could not get it. Nuggets have the ball. Almost to the corner. Michael Porter Jr. passes up top. Caldwell Pope's open. Pass it down low, and it looks like it'll be Nuggets ball. But Batum thinks it went off like there was no it didn't go off of him. He thinks Aaron Gordon just put it out of bounds. Let's see the rebound. Aaron Gordon looks like he just lost it. But Batum is really, really like, no. No challenge or anything there. Michael Porter Jr. has the ball, tries to drive in, passes down low, back to the corner for Caldwell Pope, couldn't get it. Good rebound by Aaron Gordon, who dunks, and the 76ers just stood there and just let him do it. They take a 6-point lead. Nuggets 27 to the 76ers 21. Batum has a wide open 3 after an Embiid screen, and it's in. Down by 3 they go with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
We're saying we got a full timeout here for the Nuggets.
And we do. It seems like that we do. With 2:56 to go in the first quarter, the Nuggets possibly take a timeout or do take a timeout. Yes, they do. When we come back, 2:56 to go in the first quarter, 27-24, the Nuggets lead. And actually, we will stay right here for this break. And let's hear some of your thoughts so far from both Deshaun and Ryan. Let's start with you, Deshaun. What have you seen so far? What were some of your comments you've made to me during the break and just in general so far?
Yeah, So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Joker and Embiid are not matching up with each other like at all.
Right.
Really?
Like
Yeah.
they're not matching up, and I've noticed that Embiid is matched up with Aaron Gordon, and on the other side, Joker is matched up with Kelly Oubre. As far as the Embiid matchup, I think I'm starting to get it a little bit. You know,
Mhm.
Embiid's a little faster than Jokic, right? So he can take advantage of the drive, especially because he's been shooting a lot of jump shots, right? Because maybe he can't get past Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon's a big dude, so he's definitely got some strength on him. So probably could be evenly matched there. Um, as far as the Jokic matchup, I'm not seeing it. I don't see why the point of having
Right.
Tobias Harris on him is. I don't really get that. Maybe guys like Shaq and Jamal Crawford and Candace Parker at halftime. Maybe they'll mention that. But as far as I can tell, I don't understand the Jokic matchup. But I think that's very interesting that the two guys who we talked about most, and we want to see this matchup.
They're just not on
They're
him.
just not on each other.
Yeah, Ryan, let's hear some of your thoughts from what we've seen so far as we near the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, looking at some stats actually on my thoughts, are like Michael Porter Jr. He got double-digit points already, and we're not even done with the first quarter. So there you go. And he's been balling out so far. 4 rebounds for himself, and Caldwell Pope also going off himself, 8 points and 2 rebounds for him. On the Philadelphia side, Maxey Embiid and Batum. They all doing well so far, but I really see a little bit more urgency. I know dearly, but a little bit more urgency from Philadelphia. Not really seeing that so far. Maybe that big three is going to help them, but I feel like they're outplaying them a little bit so far.
Yes, 27-24. The Nuggets lead with 2:56 to go in the first quarter. We have 2 subs, it looks like, for the 76ers. Marcus Morris Sr., number 5, the small forward, and I forgot his first name, Patrick Beverly, thank you, number 22, point guard for the 76ers, in for Harris and
then
Maxey.
Christian Braun's in the game for Pope.
Thank you. As we're back into it, as Christian Braun just came into the game and drained a 3.
There you go.
What a job to come right into the game as the Nuggets take a 6-point lead, 2.5 to go. Batum with Embiid. Embiid right at the free throw line. We'll see what he does. He'll take a jumper and drain that one without much of a second thought. 30-26. The Nuggets lead with 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Now it's oh great. Now it's going to be they're changing numbers on me because of subs and everything. This is going to be great. Number 7 with a 3, and it just is off.
That was Reggie Jackson, by the way.
Thank you for both of you. Joel Embiid has the ball right now, and it's now really confusing me. Back to the top, there's Oubre. Embiid with the wide open 3 doesn't take it. Now he shoots it when he was partially covered. Good rebound in deep. There is a foul. Won't be a shooting foul, I believe.
Loose ball foul.
Loose ball foul, thank you. On Michael Porter Jr. So
we got some substitutions here for Philadelphia.
We do.
Max is coming in the game for Kelly Oubre, and then
Max is back in the game. Okay.
Max comes in the game for Nicholas Jackson.
Yes.
And then Michael Porter Jr. gets subbed out for Peyton Watson.
All right. Maxey has the ball again. He's back in the game. Maxey driving, trying to find any way in he can. And B's going to shoot another 3, and this one's going to go in. 30-29. Nuggets lead with 1:34 to go. The end of these quarters are going to be annoying for me because with the subs and everything, trying to get everybody's name and everything. Jokic driving all the way in, and he's going to get it. Yes, very good. They took a 32-29 lead. Jokic 6 points, 3 for 5 on field goals. They just showed Embiid stats a moment ago. 10 points, I believe, 5 for 9 on field goals. at the top. That is number 22. There's a good jumper, and it's going to drop. And 32-31 for Patrick Beverly. He'll get his first points of the game. We're under a minute in the first quarter. Now Aaron Gordon trying to work his way past Embiid and doesn't get it. But the rebound, his own rebound, goes right in. 34-31. Aaron Gordon having a decent start to the game as well. Patrick Beverly has it now. He's going to shoot a three from almost the corner, and he's going to drain it. Tie game in Philadelphia with 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. What a game this has been, as we keep saying. Driving to the basket and almost got it. Jokic. I'm sorry, that's not Jokic. Reggie Jackson not making that would have been an N1 chance there. He'll go to the line. Yep. 30.2 in the first quarter, tied at 34 this season for Reggie. 47 field goal percentage this season. He's now at the line shooting 2.
Dude, what a resurgence for like Reggie Jackson. Like we're talking about a guy who started his career in OKC, right? Backing up Russell Westbrook, wanted the team. Went to Detroit, had some solid years there, and then kind of fell out of the league. And then he came back with the Nuggets. He got a ring with the Nuggets, and then Jamal Murray goes down, and Reggie Jackson, he shows signs of that young Reggie Jackson that we knew back in OKC. He drops, I think he averaged at least 21 throughout that time when Murray was out. So it was crazy.
Yep, he drains both of the free throws. Jokic was subbed out during those free throws.
DeAndre Jordan came in.
Yes, Maxey has the ball right now to the top. Embiid. He'll take a jumper and he'll drain that one. We're tied at 36, 13.4 to go in the first quarter. Denver will get the final shot in the quarter. It's Reggie Jackson with the ball currently. And he will lob it. What a play to finish off the first quarter. DeAndre Jordan. Nice pass from Reggie Jackson. They're going to try and actually almost get a relatively good shot off. Was
Marcus Morris
Sr. For the 76ers. They got a decent shot off on that last play. But what a play to end the quarter. Kind of silencer play, if you will.
Yeah. He just checked into the game too, and then he does that play. How about it?
Yeah.
I mean, DeAndre Jordan used to make a living out of catching lobs.
Right. So there you go. But that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter, and we will take a break as well. The score is Nuggets 38, 76ers 36 at the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back on the No Sports Master YouTube channel. And we're back. And I'm going to make sure that I got it all set up. We're back, and we're done with one quarter in Philadelphia. What a game this has been. You were talking about during the break what kind of defense I believe Philly is running. Denver's running. Okay, explain that defense a little bit.
Yeah, so to me, it looks like they're running a box defense, also known as the box and one defense. It's where, you have a chaser who's guarding the best player, which probably now makes sense why Aaron Gordon is on Joel Embiid now, the chaser. And then everybody else kind of sets up a box around him and kind of plays a zone man defense, if that makes sense.
Right.
But basically, as soon as Embiid gets the ball, whoever's in that zone is going to end up collapsing for a double team.
What a block. We just missed that right off of to start the quarter read. They're not going to show the replay of it, I guess not. But what a block.
He just came into the game.
Paul Reed did. And we just had
out of bounds.
Okay.
He's not watching his feet.
Stepped out of bounds, Reggie Jackson did.
Yes, simple mistake for Denver. Bad mistake. It's a mistake you can't really have in this kind of game. The 76ers have the ball, and they will take it. Maxey at the top. Still a lot of subs in right now. Down low, I believe that is Marcus Morris Sr., and it is, and he's going to get fouled. And that was
Jordan looked like with a shooting foul.
Yep, DeAndre Jordan with the shooting foul. Thank you, Ryan. Yep, good play by Morris to be patient with that down low as he makes the first free throw to shorten the Nuggets lead 38-37, 33 seconds into the second quarter. Morris will have a second free throw, and that one won't go. The rebound, kind of a long rebound. Reggie Jackson will pass it, and he will now take it from the top. He's going to drive all the way to the basket, backhand there. Philadelphia tried to get the rebound, couldn't. Now from the corner. There, good pass, and one. And what a play by Christian Braun. Yeah, Peyton Watson with the assist. Christian Braun driving to the basket. Marcus Morris Sr. with the shooting foul there. What a play. And a good pass. That really what set it up for the Nuggets on that play. He'll get an extra one. Christian Braun with the shot. It'll go down, so they have a 4-point lead, 41-37 early in the second quarter. Jokic is on the bench currently. That's interesting, but it's probably just rest because he played the majority of the first quarter. There's a shot and a drain three, and I believe that was Patrick Beverley. It was 41-40. The Nuggets have the lead. Denver, that's Jamal Murray with the ball now. He's the only one of the starters in the game currently. There's Braun. He fakes like the shot. He almost looked like he traveled, but he did not. DeAndre Jordan, the shot is no good. There's a foul on Philly. I believe that's Morris Sr. again.
Yeah,
that definitely looked like a travel. He walked about 5 steps. That was Jokic on the court.
They never can get that right these days with the travel stuff.
Just an interesting that the TNT's putting up now. Jokic on the court, a plus 11.5 differential, and Jokic off the court minus 7.5.
So he's literally the Nuggets.
Yes, basically. As Jordan makes first of 2 free throws, 42-40, the Nuggets lead. Watson, sorry. And he will go for a second one, and it'll also fall as they take a 3-point lead, 43-40. 43-40. Free throws 7 for 9 for Denver, 1 for 3 for Philly. There's Patrick Beverley. He's going to go all the way in, and it's no good, but it was tipped in by Reed. 43-42. The score, Denver has a 1-point lead. Bringing up the court is Reggie Jackson. He has the ball, hands it off, back to Murray at the top, trying to work his way past Maxey. All the way in, top of the arc, Christian Braun drains a three. 46-42, under 10 to go in the second quarter.
Coming off the bench, Christian Braun having 9 points so far. How
Good
about
start.
it?
Yeah, good start for the Denver bench. Good job there, and it drops for the 76ers. That was Tobias Harris back in the game for the 76ers. I believe Jamal Murray has the ball currently in the 76ers zone. He is trying to work out past Morris, and he's going to get a jumper off of him at 48-44 lead for Denver. Maxey has an open three after Reed gave him a good screen, but he couldn't get it to go down, and the Nuggets will come back the other way. Jamal Murray from the near corner, working off Harris, and he was, I believe, fouled. Yes, he was. The shot was off, but he was fouled by Harris. We'll see if he gets 2 or 3. I believe his foot was on the line, so I believe he's going to get 2. His foot looks to be on the line there. So I believe he should get 2. We shall see. Let's look at the foul again. And so he'll get 2. Jamal Murray to the line. 48-44 lead for the Nuggets. First one is in 49-44.
That's why I'm watching a finals game, dude. Like, you can just tell that like everybody's like stepped up for like this one game.
Yeah.
Guys like Beverly, he's got I think he's got 9 points already. He's like 3 for 4.
Both benches just coming off and going right into the game and playing well.
Right? Like,
By the way, Michael Porter checked. Sorry to interrupt, but Michael Porter checked in the game for Reggie Jackson.
Yep.
For Denver.
Yep.
Michael Porter Jr., another great example. Like he's been on fire. Like
he's been on fire. He had an insane game on Sunday afternoon against the Pacers. In Denver. What a game he had. As Jamal Murray makes the second free throw, they have a 6-point lead with 9 minutes to go. Beverly has it at the top, and there was a foul elsewhere.
3 seconds.
Or 3 seconds. Okay.
Defensive 3 seconds.
Yep. Defensive
foul, it looks like.
We'll see what's going on here.
Yeah, technical foul. How about it? Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm again learning basketball, even though I've watched actually a decent amount of this season, which is good. I want to. Maxey makes the first one.
You don't see defensive 3 seconds that often in the pros.
I was gonna say that's something
supposed to happen,
especially in this kind of matchup. You're seeing a couple like weird ones that you wouldn't see. Reed has the ball. The 76ers down by 5 right now. Maxey's going to have a wide open lane to the basket. He'll put in the layup. 50-47, only a 3-point game there. Up by 6 going into that last possession. Jamal Murray to the corner. And that will go down for the Nuggets. Watson again. The bench. Both benches.
They're stepping up today. We usually think see the starters step up.
Very much.
Like actually go off. But other than Maxey for Philadelphia, I guess
let's see what happened here.
Looks like a shooting foul.
Simple shooting foul. Who was going to the Christian Braun? Yeah, they're gonna call Christian Braun on the shooting foul.
Yeah,
I believe that was Harris was driving to the basket. Because the rebound had already happened, and Denver was already starting to go up the court again. Yeah. Harris with the first free throw made, 53-48. Denver leads with 8:27 to go in the second quarter. Maxey has had an insane season. He definitely has solidified himself in the 76ers starting lineup, and one of the names that you have heard a lot this season from the 76ers. They showed his points per game over the last couple of seasons, I believe his career. Harris drains his other free throw. Nuggets take it back the other way with 8:20 to go, up by 4. Jamal Murray, Christian Braun will try to float her up, and I believe that's a foul on Marcus Morris.
It is.
Senior. It should be.
It says personal
think.
foul.
I'll tell you.
It was a kind of a weird play because it was going for the block, like, so it won't be a shooting foul. There's a three from Michael Porter Jr., but it rimmed out, and the 76ers bring it back the other way. Maxey, he'll try a three. It won't drop, but a really good rebound that will not go from Marcus
Maxey.
Morris Sr. And he's gonna go to the line and shoot two, as he was fouled
By
up
Christian
there.
Braun again.
Good job to go up there, and I believe Christian Braun. Yeah, Christian Braun with the foul on that, he'll get Morris Sr. will get two.
Look at the old man getting up there.
Yeah.
Look at that. Old man getting up there.
First free throw is made. It's a 3-point game in Philadelphia. I believe the largest lead that Denver's had so far is around 6 or 7. And I believe Denver's had the lead for most of the game.
Yeah, they had been.
Which, again, kind of was surprised a little bit because Denver didn't seem to come out slow at all, even though we heard pregame that the whole situation with their plane and everything.
Right.
But it's also the Nuggets, as we have also mentioned, as he trains.
Isn't that as motivation, maybe?
Maybe they're like, hey, let's come out and play.
You know, players have used weirder things as motivation.
That is very true. Christian Braun has the ball. He's going to try to drive in. He'll try a jumper, and that didn't go anywhere, but there is a foul called.
It's got to be this wrong.
That seems like either a late foul on something.
Looks like that
On
shooting
Pat
foul.
Beverly. They're showing Beverly right now as if he got. I believe that's that was a very delayed shooting foul, by the way.
That's not a foul, though. But that's not a foul.
Christian Braun will go to the line and shoot two. He'll drain the first one, a 3-point lead for Denver, 54-51 with 7:45 to go in the second quarter. Wow. A very interesting call. We've had a couple of those already in a big game like this. You know, can't have a big game like this as Morris Senior is going to sit.
I thought they were looking at
Embiid looks like coming in. Yeah. Christian Braun drains his other one. They lead by 4. 76ers have the ball. Embiid looks like he's about to come back in, which makes sense. Pat Beverly down low. And a good play down low, and I believe that was Tobias Harris. It was, and a 2-point game and a 2-point lead for the Nuggets. Nuggets bring it back the other way. Working at the top. Now over to Michael Porter Jr. Back to the top. And I believe Jamal Murray to the corner. Watson with the 3. Didn't get it. Rebounded by neither team, but it looks like it'll stay Denver ball.
Yeah, it'll stay the
We'll have
Denver
Jokic
Nuggets.
and Embiid both come back in. Yeah, it looks like it'll stay Nuggets ball. Thank you, Brian. Aaron Gordon also coming back into the game. Watson will be coming out of the game. And we seem to have mostly the starters back in for the last 7 minutes of the first half. Aaron Gordon at the top.
I don't know if you mentioned this, but Embiid came back in the game for Paul Reed.
Okay, yeah.
That's lazy, dude.
And wow, Jokic finding a way to get in.
That's lazy.
Yes.
It's Jokic. I mean, he's him.
It is Jokic. Harris driving to the basket. Good patience there, but he was fouled or someone was fouled, but there will be a timeout before we get any. The Sixers will take a timeout, and it was Aaron Gordon taking a shooting foul. So Tobias Harris will go to the line. When we come back, we'll go to a commercial break, and we'll be back in just a little bit on the No Sports Master YouTube channel. Welcome back to the broadcast. Nuggets and 76ers. Let's send it over to Ryan, and you have a couple stats for us halfway through the second quarter.
Yes, I do, and this is a surprise here. Christian Braun is the leading scorer right now for the Denver Nuggets. Obviously, Embiid, not really much surprise there. But I wanted to go over some field goal percentage and just a couple of percentages. Denver's out rebounding Philadelphia 17-9 so far this one, and field goal percentage 62.5% for Philadelphia, 57 for Denver. But Denver is really taking advantage on that 3-point shooting. 6 for 11 for Denver, good for 54.5%, and an even 50% for a 3-pointer, 7 of 14 for Philadelphia. So that's a little bit looking around for the stats.
Yeah, we had a
And
couple subs.
Points to the page also 26-18 in favor of Denver.
Yeah, a couple of subs for the Nuggets. Reggie Jackson enters the game for Christian Braun, and Caldwell Pope's back in the game for Jamal Murray. Remember, Tobias Harris is at the free throw line. He'll make his first shot, and it'll be 57-54. Nuggets.
Doc's in the building.
Doc is in the building, which makes a lot of sense in this kind of game. It's kind of game you want to go to. Harris makes his other free throw, 57-55. 6.5 to go in the second quarter.
Oh boy.
Bringing it up the court. Jokic. Denied by Tobias Harris. Back the other way comes Pat Beverly. And that's Maxey. Looked like he was going to shoot. Now he slows down the pace a little bit. Maxey behind the back pass. And Embiid has the ball. Embiid on Jokic. And now it'll be a step back and almost there. But Jokic with the rebound to Reggie Jackson. Now Jokic has the ball. Back to the top. Michael Porter Jr. wide open three. And he shoots it short. Embiid will dish it off to Maxey. Back to Embiid. He ran right into Jokic, and I believe Jokic just got called for the foul.
Yeah, he got personal.
And Jokic does not seem very happy about that, as Embiid just ran kind of right into him.
It's a foul.
Yeah. Yep. Watching the replay. Yep. Confirm that. Embiid will get, I believe, I'm assuming a 1-for-1, but
Nope, 2.
1 for 2.
He gets 2.
1 for 2.
Okay, he gets 2. Because it wasn't a shooting foul, or do they have a bonus plus now?
No. So this is in college. Once you're in the bonus,
okay.
You get 2.
Yeah.
You get 2 once you get in the
yeah.
bonus.
Yeah.
That's what he's in college basketball. We get 2.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, that's, again, my basketball knowledge is more college than the NBA. I'm watching a lot of college basketball as Embiid makes both free throws. Tie game in Philly, back to a tie game. First tie game in a little while, by the way. Sixers off the 4-0 run off their timeout, I believe they called.
Yeah,
Jokic has almost took a wide open three. Oubre did come in a game, thank you.
For
a foul on Batum. There as he was trying to pry the ball off of Jokic, and Jokic will go to the line and shoot 2. Tie game at 57, 5:40 to go in the second quarter. Again, the game living up to expectations. Jokic 8 points so far. He misses his first one, so he will stay at 8. The game will stay tied. We'll see what he does on his second shot. Nikola Jokic. Reminder on TNT after the game. The next game tonight is the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Los Angeles Lakers.
Clippers.
That should be a good one. Game
Clippers?
in that one.
Clippers. Okay. I don't know why I had it in my mind it was the Lakers for some reason.
Probably because you kept seeing it.
Oh, maybe they're playing next week as part of the rivalry thing. Maybe.
Yeah.
That might be the case. I don't know why, but again, as it'll stay Philly ball. I believe that was Jokic trying to knock it out of Embiid's hand, but it went out of bounds. It'll stay Philly's ball. Batum will inbound it. He will inbound it to most likely Maxey. Maxey in momentum, and he drops in the jumper. Good job by Maxey to use his momentum to carry him toward the basket and make the shot. Jokic has it. He's going to try to work his way down. Him and Embiid are against each other, I believe. Yep, Embiid just got called for the foul. Philly has a 1-point lead, by the way. I believe their first lead in a while. It's been a while since Philly's had it.
Yeah, it's been a while. Maybe that's really
Very good call on the foul there. No surprise. Embiid got his hands up a little too late. Embiid not very happy about the call, but it is a good call. Philly, the 76ers coach also not happy about the call or about something in general. Looks like is that Jokic with his wrist? Something with Jokic's wrist.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's bleeding.
That'll be fine.
A little blood.
What a blood. Nothing major. They're just gonna tape it up a little. Yep. Just put a little something on that. So we have a stoppage. Right now, 5:04 to go in the second quarter. Philly has a 1-point lead, 59-58. What a game this has been. Again, you can say that as a billion times. 76ers coach still not happy. As Jokic will shoot two. He's back at the line again. Made one of two his previous time there. He'll shoot and make the first one, tying the game at 59.
It's been a back and forth game so far. And a high scoring one too.
Yes, it has been a high-scoring game. The first quarter ended 38-36 in favor of Denver. Jokic makes both free throws, 60-59. Denver leads with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here comes Maxey for the 76ers. Batum down low. Good steal by Reggie Jackson. Michael Porter Jr. will have the ball, and now Jokic has it. Maxey tried to steal it, and that's a shot. And it drained three by Michael Porter Jr. He continues to drain shots and threes. Maxey down low to Embiid. Embiid almost got an N1. And Jokic, I believe, just got called for the foul there.
He did. Shooting foul.
And a kind of weird play at the end. What are some of your thoughts, Deshaun, on that last play? Just to really see the – I don't know if they're going to show a replay. We'll do own replay of this. Just go back in the feed. Embiid, 4-point lead for Denver. Embiid, his first shot drains. We'll have to relook at the play right now. They're showing it now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a foul.
Embiid draws the foul.
Yeah, that was a foul. Okay.
Up by 3, Denver is with 4:34 to go. Embiid with his second shot, he drained his first one. Second one, no good.
Yeah,
Michael Porter Jr.
If Jokic just put his hands up, like if he
They would have just let him play.
Yeah, I think they let that play out.
Interesting. Reggie Jackson to Jokic. Jokic is heavily guarded by Batum, who's like right on top of him. Michael Porter Jr. with a jumper. No good. Short. Batum with the rebound. We'll slow things down. Maxey almost got into the way of that pass. That would have been interesting. A good alley-oop pass and a layup from Embiid from down low. 3 under 4 to go. A point lead for Denver. Very interesting NBA news, and we'll talk about that at halftime. There's some interesting NBA news involving Siakam and the Raptors. We'll talk about that at halftime.
Oh, great.
Let's see what happened here.
Happened there?
Yeah, we'll mention it very possibly with the next break, depending on what happens here. I believe Aaron Gordon is shooting 2. Yes, Aaron Gordon is shooting 2.
Oh my God!
Off a foul
from Harris.
Thank you, Tobias Harris. The first one misses. And it's 63-62. Denver still has a 1-point lead. 3:46 to go in the second quarter. Philadelphia has held the lead for probably about under a minute in total in this game, but Denver has not been able to pull away at all. Another shot easily bounces off the rim, and Tobias Harris with the rebound. No harm, no foul on that foul, as Maxey will go all the way in, and he will not get it. Denied by the Nuggets. They have numbers back the other way. Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Caldwell Pope will go to the basket and put it up there. Good rebound by Jokic, and the second or third try by Jokic will go in, and they have a 3-point lead. Again, Nikola Jokic showing him why he is one of the best basketball players in the league.
Why he was the MVP.
Yeah. Maxey for a 3, and it goes in, and we're tied at 65. 3:02 to go in the quarter, in the half even. Back the other way, Jamal Murray. He's going to go to the basket. Good layup from Murray, and he's going to get it all the way through and put it in for a 2-point lead for Denver. Back the other way, Jokic. That was a weird situation. He kind of just stopped, and Oubre Jr., I believe that was, kind of went around him and just put it in. Tie game at 67.
Bingo wall layup.
Jamal Murray with the ball. Working his way down. Trying to work off, and that drops. I believe that was Jamal Murray. No rebound there. And 8 points, 3 for 4 on field goals is Jamal Murray. Embiid is knocked down by Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon with the foul. Embiid will go shoot for 2.
After a timeout by the Nuggets.
Nuggets will take timeout. That was almost a foul by Kelly Oubre Jr. It almost looked like. We'll take a commercial break here, and we will stay right here as we near the end of the first half. I will update the score in just a second. It's 69-67. Denver leads. The Nuggets took a full timeout. Their second of the game. 76ers have already taken two timeouts. 2:13 to go in the second quarter. Deshaun, let's talk about the news that just broke in the NBA.
Yeah, apparently the Pacers are close to getting that start that they wanted to put around Tyrese Halliburton. They're close to getting Pascal Siakam. Obviously, we all knew that Siakam was going to be traded eventually.
Yep.
We knew he was going to be traded before the deadline, but to the Pacers, I did not see that coming.
Yeah. That would
be very glad that he's going to the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton is a 2012 guy already, and he's made guys like Miles Turner go from averaging 10, 13 points per game to 18 points a game.
Right.
So what's he going to do with Pascal Siakam, a guy who's already averaging 20 points per game?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so if this trade actually goes down, I'm so excited, not only for the possibility of seeing these guys play together, but for the city of Indiana, a team that, up to this point, the only thing that they could really flex as fans is we went to the in-season tournament finals.
Right.
By getting another star around Tyrese Halliburton, they really put themselves in the conversation with a team like the 76ers, a team like Denver. Maybe they're one or two pieces away from, being in the conversation with teams like Milwaukee and Boston. But if they get Pascal Siakam, if not this year, next year, especially if they get a little more depth, dude, we're talking a top 3 team in the Eastern Conference, a team that now enters that S tier of teams where we talk about championship odds.
Right.
So I'm so excited.
And
very interesting.
Just to say something,
looks
like the Pacers are trying to trade 3 first-round picks for him. Really? I'm seeing this on Twitter. Reporting by Shams that that's good. The package that's going to include 3 first-round picks for Pascal Siakam. That's really, really interesting to give up that many picks for Siakam. There's got to be more to this, obviously. I'm reading this now, obviously. So, I mean, this is it's be really interesting. Siakam's trying to build for their future But they get 3 first-round picks for Pascal Siakam. Oh my god. I'm a Raptors fan, so I'll take that in a heartbeat for him.
I mean, those 3 first-round picks aren't gonna mean anything, right? Like if
Right.
we're like we're
Yeah.
talking about a team that's good. We're talking about a team that's gonna be a top 5 team in not only the Eastern Conference but in the NBA after a trade like this. So with that being said, like
Yeah, that's true.
so we're talking like late first rounders or something like that. Like on paper, it's like wow, you really gave up 3 first-round picks or something like that. But like
Right.
it's like the highest that pick will be is like 19th in the NBA draft or something like that. So it's not gonna really affect them. It's not like the haul that the Blazers got for Dame like that. Like those are picks that are gonna mean something because Giannis
In the
and Dame
future,
are gonna be
right.
old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tyrese Halliburton is only in his 5th season as a pro, and Siakam he's got at least like 6-7 years of being a 20+ scorer. Like
Yeah.
these picks aren't going to mean anything.
And back to the action. Embiid drained his 2 free throws, and on the other end, Jokic, I believe, jumper or layup to get 2 points for a Denver lead of 71-69. There's a 3 on the 76ers side. It was
Tyrese
Maxey again. Embiid, by the way, at 21 points right now. There's a turnover by the Nuggets. Harris going back the other way. Up top to Oubre Jr., who with the layup puts the Sixers up by probably almost their biggest lead of the game. 3 points, 74-71 with 1:22 to go in the half. Back top, that is, I believe, Caldwell Pope. He'll drive to the basket and get denied by the 76ers defense. The other way, up top, Sam down by Tobias Harris, and the 76ers are on a big run with 1:09 to go in the half. I believe the Nuggets probably just called a timeout because
they just did. Yeah,
wow.
they
really needed that
for Philadelphia.
Yeah. Wow. What a run from the 76ers in the last
9-2-1.
Less than a minute. I mean, 50 seconds. 50 seconds it took them to go from down by 2 to now up by 5.
5. Yeah.
And definitely their biggest lead of the game so far. Yeah, we're going to stay right here since halftime is upcoming, but the Nuggets definitely had to take a timeout there. Their 3rd timeout of the game. Man, what a run from Philadelphia. That's a huge run, guys.
Yeah, definitely. Right now, the timeout, too, right after the commercial break we just took, Philadelphia goes out there and goes on a big run. They needed that one. They want, obviously, competitive in this game, but you're getting a big lead and your home court. Yeah, you got to keep that rolling for Philadelphia in order to take a halftime lead. And yeah, you keep on the pedal to the metal, pretty much.
Yeah. Kelly Oubre Jr. Started it there, and then on the other side I believe that was Embiid with the great defensive play up to Harris's dunk to finish it off to send it into the timeout for the Nuggets. They talk it over, down by 5 right now. Their big deficit of the game, as mentioned. Jamal Murray with a minute left will bring it into the 76ers zone. Murray down low, wide open. Aaron Gordon will.
And there goes the run.
There goes momentum too, as well. At least a little bit of it. 3-point lead for Philadelphia. 40 seconds to go in the half, and that was going to be a foul on Oubre Jr. On the
like offensive foul too.
Yes, it is, which will give Denver the ball back, and that really kills the momentum.
Yeah,
and
of course.
An unnecessary foul.
Yes, very. I mean, Denver has the ball. 40 seconds to go. They're down by 3. Jamal Murray with the ball. Currently up at the top. He's going to try to find his way through. He'll get through and put it down. 76-75, a 1-point game, under 30 to go. Probably 2 more shots, maybe even 3, but probably 2. 24 seconds, the 76ers are going to run the shot clock as much down as they can.
Yeah, probably last shot.
Denver's going to get the last shot most likely, unless they get a rebound. Maxey Shot clock at 3, 2, 1. And B with the shot, it goes down. 7.5 seconds for Denver. Jamal Murray fell down. I almost thought he was hurt for a second, but he's perfectly fine. 3, 2, 1. We'll see if Jamal Murray probably is the last shot. He's going to take a step back. 3, and he swishes it. And we're tied at halftime. What a way to end the half. The 76ers don't even get the lead at the half. Jamal Murray finishing it off.
That's huge.
That is huge.
What a way to kick off the first ever live stream on this channel.
Yeah. With the buzzer beater first half 3. This is setting up to be an amazing second half. Amazing game. Wow. What a play. 78-78. Halftime in Philadelphia. We'll be right back with the halftime show. A brief halftime show, but a halftime show nonetheless. We'll be right back on the Noel Sportsmaster YouTube channel. Back with the halftime report on the Noel Sportsmaster YouTube channel. Let's start with some stats, Ryan. And we have had an insane offensive performance from both teams, 78-78 at the half. We had a great finishing shot. But let's start with some stats.
Yeah, let's start off with pretty much the scoring. Pretty much the leading scorer for Philadelphia's side. This is going to be no surprise at all. Joel Embiid, 23 points and 4 rebounds for himself. Along with Tyrese Maxey, 18 points for himself off the let's see, offense two rebounds and 7 assists, by the way, for each of them. And for the Denver side, it's been the bench that's been going off mostly for Denver. Braun has 11 points off on looks like 2 rebounds for himself, 2 defensive rebounds. Jokic, Murray, and Porter all with double-digit points in the teens, and then Aaron Gordon and Pope all approaching double-digit points for themselves. So overall, good ad for both sides, obviously. And looking at some more stats, looks like Philadelphia, pretty much both teams are pretty much even at the uh, 3-point line with Denver having just a slight edge, but evening things out with Philadelphia. And then both teams are shooting well over 55% of the from the field, and then obviously free throw. Philadelphia just has a little bit of an edge there, 81% to Denver's 73 so far in this match.
Yeah, some interesting stats. Again, high scoring game right now. The Jokic versus Embiid matchup. We talked a little bit about it earlier that we weren't really seeing them go against each other. We saw that a little more in the second quarter. Deshaun, what have you seen from that matchup? Because as they just showed it again on the TNT broadcast at halftime, they showed a little bit of that matchup. What have you really seen of that in this first half?
Dude, Joker's been outplayed. Like every aspect of the game, Joker's been outplayed.
Yeah.
Like, as far as scoring goes, like I don't think Joker's really done anything when Embiid's on him, other than maybe grab a few rebounds because Embiid was lazy on defense or something like that. But like Shaq literally just mentioned this too. Like if you think about the accolades that these two guys have, right? Joker's got an MVP. Embiid's got an MVP. Joker's an all-star. Embiid's an all-star. Joker's all-NBA. Embiid's all-NBA, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the one thing that separates them? The ring, right?
Right. Yeah.
Joker's got a ring, so now Embiid wants the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So now this is his. Like I said, like this is finals matchup. Like this is a statement game, and like Embiid is now making the statement that I'm going for that ring, and if I have to go through you, it'll be 10 times better. So, yeah, like I said, dude, he's getting outplayed in every aspect of the game. I'm not saying he needs to be more aggressive because it's a Jokic game, right? Like this is about the numbers that I think that we all expected to see at halftime for him, right? So there's no, I need you to be more aggressive. I need you to step up on defense. I need you to take this game a little more serious than what you're taking it. I need you to stop Embiid. I need you to take this serious, take this personal.
Right.
This is not just another normal game where two top centers are going at it. No, these are 2 MVP candidates. These are your last 2 MVPs for the past 2 seasons. Let's go. Take this serious, dude.
Right.
Like I said, yeah, Embiid is like really giving him that work right now. Like offensively, defensively, scoring, passing. He's got 7 assists. Embiid is literally 3 assists away from a guaranteed triple-double.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Jokic's thing. So he's literally taking your thing in your face while guarding you, and he's going to do it better because Embiid's going to drop 40 this game.
Yeah.
So he's going to drop a 40-point triple-double while Jokic is going to drop, what, a 20-point triple-double? When you look back at the box score of this game, you're going to be like, oh, man, Embiid really dominated that dude. Like, he really gave him that work. So, yeah, overall, next half, Jokic has got to step up on defense.
Right. And let's hear both of what, if any, which there usually always is some type of, but coaching adjustments that each team really goes into the second half with. Ryan, starting with you, what do you think each team has to do to end up winning this game?
I think pretty much the balance of Denver's team overall. Philadelphia's gonna have to find a way to stop this Denver's balanced offense, and for Denver's side, we just gotta find a way to stop Embiid, maybe get some steals off him, I guess. But pretty much only have Embiid go off, don't let anybody else. Seems like Philadelphia's trying to get that balance with Embiid and Maxey, and along with Harris, who's starting to do well right now. But you just gotta keep pace with each other for both teams. I mean, at halftime, you're sitting at 78 points for each of them. I would have not seen that coming off of for an NBA game, or honestly, like a basketball game. I don't really watch the
Mhm.
NBA really much, so I don't know how high the scoring goes. But to me, I feel like this scoring is really, really high, especially for basketball. But these are the two like top teams in the conferences, so
Yeah.
respectable conferences, which is pretty much the reason why we're doing this game in the first place. Uh, this is a great game so far. Can't wait to see what the
Right.
second half brings us.
Right. Deshaun?
Um, adjustments on Denver side. I think you got to get the ball in Jamal Murray's hands a little bit more.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree with that.
Mhm.
like yes, he's your point guard, but they seem to be running the offense through Joker, which is fair, obviously.
Right.
But I mean, dude, get aggressive, right? Like he only had one made three that half. I'm pretty sure. Like, get aggressive, dude. Be a bucket. Like, give me 30 tonight or something like
Mhm.
that. Um, on Philly side, I'd take a page out of Doc Rivers, honestly. I would give the ball
Mhm.
to Embiid and move out the way, let him create it sometimes
Right.
on some plays. Like
Right.
obviously Nick Nurse has got plays for these guys that they run and stuff, but as far as like trying to quote get other guys involved, forget that. Just run Embiid plays all day because they're going to eventually bring that double team, which is going to leave somebody open, which is then going to force y'all to move the ball. And then the worst thing that comes from an MB double team is that now Maxey can do a little bit more work and get more aggressive out there.
Yep.
So I would just say get the ball to Embiid more.
Mhm. All right, we shall see. Just a reminder again on TNT after this game, the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Los Angeles Clippers. After this game, we will have an upcoming schedule for our broadcast at the end, right near one of the last breaks, and again after the game and after we give a little post game of this. But
Right.
let's take a commercial break and we'll set up for the second half. We'll get a little break and we'll be back at at the start of the second half on the Nola Sportsmaster YouTube channel. We are back for the third quarter. Ready to get underway. Let me just readjust the score there. And here's some of the halftime adjustments that TNT is putting up. Find a way to limit Embiid or Max. Yes, we talked about 31 points for Philadelphia. There is insane. We're underway in the third quarter. Apologies, just readjusting the scoreboard as it's kind of a little messed up. But Denver misses their first shot off the bat. But we are underway back in the third quarter and all set to go. There, 76ers have the ball. That's Maxey at the top. And just a bad turnover. Jokic to Murray to Gordon, who finishes off the play. Pass from Jamal Murray to Gordon to finish off the play. Denver takes a 2-point lead. Once again, Denver's first lead in a couple minutes, but not really that long. Maxey with the long three and rebounded by Jokic. Back the other way comes Denver. At the end of the half, they definitely gave a lot of momentum. Caldwell Pope with a long three, and it's off, but Jokic got the rebound. Rebounded it all the way out to Jamal Murray, who works his way in. He's at the top of the free throw line, almost behind Michael Porter Jr. The shot, it looks like there's going to be a foul on, I believe, Kelly Oubre Jr. Is that why they're showing him? Or
Maxey, shooting foul.
Maxey's going to get called for the shooting foul there. Thank you, Ryan. And yeah, just see what there is. Yep. As misses the first shot misses the first shot. Michael Porter Jr., excuse me. Second shot goes in. They have a 3-point lead with 10:50 to go in the third quarter. Harris brings it up the court for the 76ers. Batum now has it for Maxey. Maxey at the top. Embiid double teamed. Maxey back to Embiid. Almost double teamed. Harris wide open in the corner, and he drains a three. And we're tied at 81 with 10.5 to go in the third quarter. Back comes Denver. Aaron Gordon has the ball. Drops it off to Caldwell Pope. Free throw line jumper, and it rims out. Rebounded by Embiid. Embiid back the other way. Fighting on Michael Porter Jr. A three, and it's off.
Bad shot.
And
I don't care what anybody says. That's a bad shot.
Got fouled. Michael Porter Jr. I think Embiid purposely was drawing that foul. By the way,
no, I don't care, dude. That's such a bad shot, dude. That's such a bailout too, dude. Like if you look at the replay, he spun off him. At that point, literally just beat Shaq and go to the rim. Literally beat Shaq and run everybody over.
Right.
Instead of forcing up such a bad shot.
Embiid with making his first free throw, he gets three, I believe, on this one.
He gets three.
Yep.
He's a Porter shooting foul.
Yep. Embiid made his first one. He's up 82 to 81. Makes his second one at 83 to 81. Philly has the lead. Showing Tobias Harris there on the TNT broadcast. Embiid, once again, is third and final, and he makes all three. Philly has a 3-point lead.
That's very important, making all those free throws.
To 81, yeah, not too surprising he makes them.
Yeah, it's Embiid.
All three, it's Embiid. But Jamal Murray with the ball back up top to Jokic. Jamal Murray sitting at the top and kickball. Yep. As ball went bouncing around a little bit, it'll stay Denver ball. As I believe Caldwell Pope will inbound. Yes, he will. With 9:50 to go in the third quarter. In goes Jamal Murray all the way through, pass to Gordon, and Gordon finds a way to dunk, 84-83. That pass barely got through. And Aaron Gordon made the play. Batum on the other side. Maxey from the top. Embiid trying to set a screen off Caldwell Pope. Embiid, Maxey with the three, and he strains it. A 4-point lead for Philly, and I believe
Timeout. Nuggets.
Yes, a Denver Nuggets full timeout with 9:20 to go. Philly has worked their way to a 4-point lead, 87-83. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back after the commercials on the Noel Sportsmaster YouTube channel. Welcome back to Philadelphia, and Ryan, let's start off by talking about the offensive rebounds for the Nuggets, and just talk about that a little bit. And that's
pretty lopsided for offensive rebounds, and for the Nuggets, 11-3 for Denver so far in this game, and so they're really getting to the glass and picking up those offensive rebounds. So that's needed so far for Denver.
Yeah.
And they continue to dominate in points in the paint, 42-20 in favor of the Nuggets. So they just got to get the lead back.
Right.
Right now, the Embiid three free throws in a row is really costing them.
Yeah. Very interesting thing right now. Maxey's three, very, very important there. Right before the break, before the Nuggets called, I believe, their fourth timeout of the game. Yes, their fourth of the game. Denver has the ball, and let's see what happened here.
Looks like
that's on Kelly. Personal foul, Kelly Oubre.
Kelly Oubre Jr. with the foul. Denver has the ball. Jokic from the top. He'll give it off to Jamal Murray. Murray.
Shoot the ball.
There's a wide open jumper, and he misses. Oubre Jr., he heard you, but he missed. Wide open jumper there. Maxey will casually bring it up for the 76ers. Maxey's driving, Batum to the corner to Maxey. Trying to work against Caldwell Pope. Can't find any way through. The shot clock at 7. Embiid back to Maxey. Embiid having it. There's shot clock down at 3. He'll take a jumper short. And Caldwell Pope with a rebound. Jamal Murray with the ball. Works his way in. He's nearly double teamed there. Jamal Murray will Work his way through to the corner. Gordon back top to Caldwell Pope with a floater, and it goes in 87-85 in favor of Philly with 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Up comes the 76ers. Tobias Harris. Harris, Aubrey Jr., now Maxey. Embiid got tipped on the way through to Aubrey Jr., and he drained the three with the shot clock winding down. A 5-point lead
That's
for Philadelphia.
massive. Big three there for Philadelphia there.
Yes, very big three there.
Dude, Kelly Oubre has been such a great pickup for the 76ers.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. He has been
Jamal
underrated.
Murray with the floater didn't go. But the rebounds by Jokic, and he knocks it down 90-87. The 76ers defense couldn't get the rebound. Jokic in the middle of three 76ers defenders gets the points. There's the points comparison for Embiid and Jokic. Embiid 26, Jokic at 17 currently. Right now, Embiid. Yep, Embiid working on Gordon. Shot clock low, and his floater goes down. And I believe Jokic and Aubrey Jr. just hit heads going up for that ball. So they're a little shaken up, both of them. Mostly Jokic shaken up on that play. That's right here. Yeah, they when they came down, Jokic's head snapped back right into Aubrey Jr.'s. Both of them seem to be okay. Jamal Murray working his way down. Now we'll backtrack back to the top. Shot clock at 7. There's a jumper, and it'll go down 90-89. Philly leads by 3.
92.
Philly has had the lead for most of the second half. Maxey on the other side. Back to Embiid. Embiid working his way in and can't get the shot off, and he's fouled. Looks to be Michael Porter Jr. Who was called for the foul there?
Aaron Jordan. Aaron
Gordon.
Gordon. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Aaron Gordon called for the foul there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Denver not really happy initially at it.
Wait, is that ball?
What?
Oh,
Is the ball out already?
No, it looked like he hit the ball. It looked like all ball.
Because it seemed like the ball came out like it was poked free or something like that. And Embiid knocks down the first free throw, 93-89. Philly leads. Denver head coach talking with the ref, as well as I believe that is Aaron Gordon also there.
Hey, look, if TNT's not going to mention it, I'm going to mention it. He has already got 10 assists in this game. He needs 5 more rebounds for the trip dub. And what is he, 26 points after that made free throw?
25.
29.
29.
So,
Even
like I said, he's going to get a 40-point triple-double. So he's going to do what Joker does better than him. Like, it's...
Yeah. Poked out of balance by Philadelphia, I believe, Embiid. Might have gotten a piece of that, or somebody got a piece of that from Philly. Yes, it wasn't Embiid deflecting it away from Jokic out of bounds. Denver gets the ball tipped away from Batum, but it's out of bounds. Almost a great steal. The 76ers defense playing really good basketball right now, coming out of halftime.
That's
Denver
your Philadelphia right there.
get the ball. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. They have to inbound the ball beyond half court, and this is going to be a quick shot. He got it off. The three is no good, and it's stuck up in the basket. And that's a tough one to get. That's right up where the cameras are, I think.
Better not break
Oh, and it's Kelly Oubre Jr. trying to shake the rim. Now they're trying to throw another basketball. Oh, this is now just comedy. This is now just, and that's Maxey trying to shoot a basketball at it. That's not gonna work. It's stuck. It's stuck. He's gonna get the other basketball stuck up there. 5:55 to go in the third quarter. Philly leads by 5. Oh, they got it? Was it Embiid?
Of course it's Embiid.
Maxey did end up getting it, but kind of a little bit of comedy there. in an intense game. It's always fun. It's always fun. Sports are always fun.
Yeah.
Maxey.
Saying his name.
And Pete, oh, what a move. Then the pass to the corner, and Harris drains a wide open three. And Pete made him look silly. Denver down by 8 now. They are not in trouble. And Jokic lost the ball. Back the other way come the 76ers. Maxey and Embiid back to Maxey. In goes Maxey, no foul. Couldn't get it on the defensive side. And the long pass, Batum couldn't handle it. Michael Porter Jr. is going to try a 3, but he misses it. Gordon with the rebound, no good. Jokic again is blocked by Batum.
Wow.
Maxey back the other way. Intense play from both teams. Kelly Oubre Jr. for a 3. That doesn't go. Aaron Gordon almost lost the ball, but we'll bring it up the court. We'll see if he slows down the pace. He won't. He's going to try to go in on a double team, and Batum's going to get called for the block. And 1 as well as Gordon will get the 2 points. What a
sequence.
Thank you, Ryan. There. But yeah, what a Denver just not finding any momentum right now. Philly has all momentum, and I don't know if a timeout's really going to help that right now, especially with only having 3 left, even though they are going to probably use one of them possibly before the end of the third quarter, probably to save for the fourth quarter. Yeah, makes more sense. Aaron Gordon, as we have some subs coming in, for
Philadelphia. Patrick Beverly is coming in the game.
Yep.
Max is getting out for Marcus Morris Jr. And then Reggie Jackson's back in the game for Jamal Murray.
All right, as Aaron Gordon made his first free throw, 97-92, and now the 76ers take a full timeout. We'll take a break here on the Noel Sportsmaster YouTube channel, 97-92. 76ers lead with 4:58 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back on the Noel Sportsmaster YouTube channel. And we're back here in Philadelphia as the 76ers have a 97-92 lead in the third quarter, 4:58 to go. Here we go as 5 minutes of the third quarter happen. We'll see how the third quarter ends. But just like you were saying during the break, the Nuggets are now really starting to look like that jet lag team that we talked about at the very beginning of the broadcast. And that's kind of affecting them. So we'll have to see how it really if it continues to affect them throughout the game. Waiting for the broadcast to officially come back.
Looks like we got some substitutions for Denver.
Wonderful.
Christian Brown coming into the game for Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah. Yep. So we'll have to see how.
Mic'd up moment.
Mic'd up moments are great in any sport. Mic'd up moments are great. We're back. 76ers have the ball. Batum has the ball. Kelly Oubre Jr. trying to work his way in around Jokic, and he traveled, so that didn't work. A good job by
Denver can
Jokic
take advantage of it.
Block off. Yes, Denver really needs the points there.
I know there's a lot of time
Reggie
left,
Jackson also into the game. I don't know if you mentioned that, but Reggie Jackson with the ball currently gives it to Jokic. He has the ball, getting double teamed, and a wide open three, I believe, and he airballed it. I believe that was Christian Braun. Yes.
Yep.
As Patrick Beverley has the ball for the 76ers. Wow. Tonight's Sixers-Nuggets game is the sixth time in NBA history that both teams scored 78-plus points in the first half of a game. Every one of those games has involved the 76ers and Nuggets franchises. That is funny. Playoff bully Batum just scored a layup. 99-92. Philadelphia under 4 to go. Jokic has the ball in the Philly zone. He's trying to work through Batum, and Embiid's also there. Wide open. Caldwell Pope for the three, but he missed it. And again, now Denver's missing a lot of shots, which is not helping. A lot of wide open shots. Not helping. A quick three, which will not drop. Caldwell Pope with the rebound from the 76ers, but Caldwell Pope with the rebound. Aaron Jordan has the ball. He's going to work his way in. Wide open Reggie Jackson. He drains a three, and the Nuggets are down by 4. A big three for the Nuggets. And Reggie Jackson, 9 for 20 the Nuggets are on 3 points with that last made three by Jackson. Beverly to the corner. Oubre Jr. working way in and didn't get the shot to go down. Rebounded by Jokic. Reggie Jackson slows the game pace down a little bit. Jokic almost stolen by Batum. Passing and a mistake by Denver.
Yeah,
Aaron Gordon, an errant pass that goes out of bounds, and Philadelphia will regain possession.
You gotta be ready for those passes, dude.
Maxi's on the side trying to come in, I believe. Or he just got subbed. Batum just got subbed out. Maxey might have just gotten subbed out, or Maxey's waiting to come back into the game, sitting on the scorer's table, just waiting. Not very happy because he wanted to come back in on that last stoppage, but doesn't seem like they're letting him, and he's not in a great mood. Maxey is right now, but the 76ers have control of the ball, and a new sub, number 30, is into the game for the 76ers. That's Embiid with the ball currently, trying to work his way past Aaron Gordon to the top. Missed. Caldwell Pope missed, but the three is missed by Marcus Morris Sr. Denver gets the rebound, stayed in bounce as well, and now back the other way comes the Nuggets. Down by 4 with 2 minutes to go. Jokic against Embiid. Jokic couldn't find it way, but he got his own rebound. Around the horn to Caldwell Pope, who switches down a 3, and it's a 1-point game again. Denver is working their way back into this game, down by 1. Now 1:47 to go.
This is what I'm talking about, dude. Like, you're playing perfect defense, but allowing Joker to get the offensive rebound over you like that, that's unacceptable.
Yeah.
That's the reason why there's no game right now.
Jokic got the ball back on a steal, it seemed like, but I believe he was fouled on his way out of getting that. But yeah, Jokic got the rebound, and Caldwell getting it back to Caldwell Pope and drains a 3. Very big 3 for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic still in the game right now. 1:35 to go in the third quarter. You would expect Jokic and Embiid to be in for almost the rest of the game. Maybe with a very short break, maybe, but probably unlikely. Reggie Jackson has the ball, gives it to Jokic, works his way down against Maxey. On top of Maxey, and the jumper goes through. The Nuggets have the lead for the first time in a long time in this third quarter. It was only very early in the third quarter that the Nuggets had the lead, I believe. And they haven't had the lead since, and no foul called as Embiid basically just fell down and couldn't get the shot off. Denver's trying to play quick, and ref says, no, you have to wait for me. So, yeah, there you go. Denver's 11-2 run in the last 3:58 as the Nuggets have a 1-point lead and the ball under a minute to go. Yes, they did, Ryan. Very much.
I hate to go back into the past, but let's make a mental note of the offensive rebound that led to the Caldwell Pope 3.
Yeah.
And
as a jumper by Jamal Murray goes down.
If the Nuggets win this game, that's why. That play is literally the reason why.
Yes. Very interesting.
The offensive rebound just keeps on dominating for Denver right now. 15-4.
Yes. There's Patrick Beverley with a 3 that was missed. Good rebound by Christian Braun. He's going to slow things down as difference between shot clock and game clock, about 5.5 seconds there. So Jamal Murray will slow things down. There's 16 seconds in the game, 10 seconds on the shot clock, and counting. Jokic working his way down, 4 on the shot clock. He's trying to get around Beverley. He's going to get the shot up, and it goes down. 7.1 seconds. Denver's a 5-point lead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Embiid with the ball. He's going to try to throw it up, and I believe there was a foul on
Aaron Gordon.
Denver. Aaron Gordon, yeah. 2.9 seconds to go, and they will have an inbound to try to get points. But what a play by Jokic, just spinning around until he finds an open shot. 21 points, 11 offensive rebounds, a career high for Jokic in this game. 2.9 seconds to go in the third quarter. Denver up by 5. Inbounds the ball to Embiid. He's got to get a quick shot. He's double teamed, and it's too long off the glass. And we'll go to the fourth quarter with a 104-99 Denver lead. What a game this has been, and we're 12 minutes away from finding out the winner. And unless we need more, but what a game this has been. Denver leads 104-99. We'll be back after a short commercial break and a 3 in Philadelphia on the Noel Sportsmaster YouTube channel. We're back to start the fourth quarter. This is going to be a wild finish. 104-99 Denver leads to start the quarter. Beautiful Philadelphia. The showing on the TNT broadcast. Beautiful downtown Philly as they talk to the Philadelphia 76ers head coach going into the fourth quarter. But fourth quarter, let's talk about what happened in the third quarter and what are some of your notes for both teams going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's the Jokic and Embiid show pretty much, and the Denver Nuggets. This second half, they started off a little bit slow. Not gonna lie, they started off slow, but they really finished off really well, and that's exactly what Denver needed in this game. And Jokic and Embiid both sitting out to start the fourth quarter.
Yep, both getting rest right before they're needed. Pat Beverly with the missed layup. Denver back the other way. Reggie Jackson had a three, lost control of the ball, so he had to settle it down. Jamal Murray with the ball currently, working his way through. Step back, and it's short. Both teams missed their first opportunity to score. Pat Beverly back the other way at the top of the key. Harris, the missed travel.
Yeah, on the Jackson, but he blanked.
Yeah, that was, and Harris with the layup, 104-101. With 11 minutes to go, 1 minute into the fourth quarter. Harris, 18.6 rate from the field, having a pretty good day himself. As Reggie Jackson has the ball, spin move, keeps the ball, and has to find a pass. He does, back to Jackson, working his way around in, and it knocks it down, 106-101. Denver leads, 10.5 to go, a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Denver has 3 timeouts left. Philly still has 4 as well. Reed at the top, looking for someone, down to Harris. Harris was looking for Morris, but he couldn't find him, and Harris a step back. And knocks it down 106-103 with Denver leading. The other way goes Denver. Murray trying to work in, doesn't do anything. Comes in with the screen. That's Watson, I believe. Watson goes in, good pass, and dunked. Brought down by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan back in the game for the Denver Nuggets.
Yep.
And almost a good play, but Maxey got the ball back. He's going to have a second chance, and he's going to be fouled. I believe it was Jordan.
Christian Braun, I think, maybe?
Jordan is arguing intensely about it. I believe it's Jordan.
No, he smacked him.
Yeah, DeAndre Jordan with the shooting foul.
Okay.
Let's see the replay here. Yep. He got him good too. He got him good. Yeah, that's a pretty easy call for the refs on that one. He brought him boom right into his face. Maxey 21 points, 8 from 16 from the field, 3 rebounds and 7 assists in this game for Maxey. Shooting efficiency not as great as he misses his first free throw, but overall a good performance from Maxey in this game. Remember, Philly's down by 5 currently, 108-103. Denver leads, 9:40 to go. He missed his first free throw. Here's his second one. There's Jokic and Embiid both on the bench right now, resting for the final, let's say, 7 minutes of the game, 7 minutes of the game. Second free throw is missed, and those you can't miss at this point of the game.
You cannot. Yeah, exactly. Especially you're down too.
Yeah.
In case of the yips.
Yep. Reggie Jackson to the corner. That's Christian Braun. Down low, and that's Watson, but it was denied by the 76ers. Maxey back the other way. He's at the top. Gets it off to Harris. Harris working against Braun. 1-on-1, the floater, and it's good. 108-105. Denver leads. Maxey and Harris both around the same amount of points. Maxey with 21, Harris with 22 in this game. 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Jamal Murray works his way in. Back to the top. Jordan doesn't take the shot. Had seemingly a good shot, and the three is missed by Jamal Murray. Reggie Jackson got it. What he could have been.
Okay.
And there's a three, and the ball's stuck in the net again by Reggie. Three, they lead by 6. So not a good shot for him to take.
Yeah, for everyone who doesn't know, when I said that DeAndre Jordan made a career out of dunking, I literally meant he made a career out of dunking.
And he only does that.
He literally dunks the ball. At a layup or a dunk,
Right.
He will not shoot it.
Right. Tobias Harris is fouled on the shot. And I don't know if it was Watson or Braun. It looks like
It's Christian Braun.
Yeah, Braun's going to get called for the foul there.
The foul there.
As Tobias Harris goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. Denver leads by 6 with 8:22 to go. Harris 22 points, 8 for 10 from the field. Good efficiency for him, and 3 assists for Harris. So he shoots his first free throw of 2. He makes that one with ease. 101, 111, 106. There, and he should make both. And it's you also have to make both at this point.
Well, I mean, yes.
Well,
you definitely have to
yes.
make both. But with the game that he's having, you just expect it.
And he did make both. 111, 107, 8:22 to go in the fourth quarter. Reggie Jackson and now Jamal Murray. Murray brings it up the court, working against Pat Beverly.
He should be down by 2 points right now.
There is Jackson. Good pass. Watson, but he lost control of the ball, and the 76ers have the ball. Beverly back the other way. And a long 3, but no good. Rebounded by Jordan. Now Jamal Murray brings it up the court. Murray slowing down. Denver playing a much slower game than they have been playing. There's Christian Braun trying to decide what he's going to do with the ball. He's being double teamed in the corner. Jamal Murray with 4 on the shot clock. He's going to work his way in and lose control of the ball. A little help from the 76ers defense on that one. Pat Beverly. And a 3. Marcus Morris drops in the 3. 111, 110, 7:28 to go in the fourth quarter. And he might have gotten an N1 on that.
Yeah, he did.
Might have gotten an N1, and he did. An N1.
4-point play.
Wow, a 4-point play, a huge one. What a strip on one end from Pat Beverly, then the pass, and the mark is Morris Sr. 3 and 1, and a chance to tie the game. Wow.
Wow. Picked up
a
the
very
foul.
good call as well on the foul.
It's always the players.
His first field goal of the game is one of the biggest shots of the entire game.
Well, it's a 3-pointer. They said a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
It's always the guys you don't expect. That's why you have role plays. That's why people have roles. Great defensive play by Pat Bev, playing the role as a 3-and-D guy. And then this is Marcus Morris, right?
Yes.
Yes, Marcus Morris. Thank you, Marcus Morris. Oh my gosh, saving the game. Yes.
4-point play, and we are tied. It went around the rim, but it did go in. We're tied at 111 with 7:20 to go in the fourth quarter.
By the way,
Jackson. Yeah, we had a couple subs in. Embiid and Jokic both back in. Not surprised. He'll play the rest of the game.
Nicholas Batum too.
Yep. Over the head, there's a floater from Jokic and a drop, and Denver has the lead again, 113-111. Denver. There we go, and I believe he was fouled on the way. What happened there? Or maybe it was a goaltending play?
Yeah, we got goaltending on
on Denver. Yeah, that's what I thought. It almost seemed like he was fouled on the way in, but by Reggie Jackson.
Maybe not.
But it's questionable there. But yeah, the goaltending on Michael Porter Jr. is back in the game. Reggie Jackson driving to the basket. Doesn't get it down. No foul called either. Maxey to Embiid. Embiid right around Jokic. A kind of lazy defensive play from
timeout.
Jokic. And I'm assuming the Nuggets are going to call their fifth timeout, I believe. Fourth or fifth timeout.
It's their looks like their fourth.
Fourth timeout. Yeah. No, their fifth timeout.
Oh, is it? Look,
it is their fifth timeout as the 76ers take a 115-113 lead with 6:38 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back. Back here with 6.5 to go, 115-113. Philadelphia leads. Denver taking their time here. Jamal Murray, and they lost the ball. 76ers get the ball back, and they'll bring it up the court. They have a 2-point lead with 6 minutes to go. Philly has 4 timeouts, and Denver has 2 left.
Ooh.
So see what happens there. Maxey working on a Caldwell Pope. He's going to get a shot off, but it won't matter, I believe. We'll see what happened here. What was the call there?
Oh my God, we got a technical foul?
A technical? On who?
Jokic?
On Jokic?
On Jokic? What is Jokic doing? That's very interesting. So he misses. Embiid misses the shot.
3 seconds.
Oh, it was a 3 seconds. Okay.
Oh, sorry about that.
It was a 3 second, which kind of makes sense because what else was Jokic going to do? There was no one around him, unless he was arguing in some fashion. But Embiid missed just a bad free throw. Bad free throw. Philadelphia does get the ball though. Pat Beverly spin around, but doesn't take advantage of anything there. Denver brings it back the other way. Jamal Murray back to Jokic. Caldwell Pope. Back to Jokic. 5:49 to go in the fourth quarter. Over the corner, Caldwell Pope with the 3, but it's not good. Pat Beverly taking up with Jamal Murray, but he gets the ball anyway, and Maxey brings it up the court for Philadelphia. Embiid working their way, trying to get Gordon off. There's a jumper, and it's good. And I believe an N1 as I believe they called a shooting foul on Aaron Gordon with 5.5 to go in the fourth quarter. And that's a big extra shot for Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's going to extend them. They could be potentially extending the lead. And we got time dwindling down here. I know there's a ton of time, of course, with 5 minutes remaining. But Denver, you got to get some stops here. And you got only 2 timeouts remaining, too. So there you go.
The celebration by Embiid after was insane. He'll knock down the extra free throw. 5-point lead for Philadelphia. 118-113. Tyrese Maxey, 23 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists.
Dude, that's so
for Maxey.
That's so difficult as a defender because he obviously like loses the ball, right?
Right.
So like now you're like, oh yeah, I can just reach for it. But as you're reaching, he gains possession. He realizes, so now he rips through to get up to his jump shot, and now you're just
Yep. I believe Maxey was called for a foul there.
Yeah, he was.
Jokic has the ball right now. Down by 5, Denver is with 5 minutes to go. Jamal Murray making his way. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Down he goes. Gordon lost the ball. They're going to get a shot clock violation. Regardless, it is Denver ball, but I think the shot clock outruled the out-of-bounds play because I believe the shot clock expired before the ball went out of bounds. So Philly will get possession of the ball with 5:06 to go in the game. 5 minutes to go. 5-point lead for Philly. 118-113. There's a 3 from Embiid, and it goes down, and that's a huge 3. And I believe another timeout by Denver.
Out. They got 1 left.
And yes, it is a Nuggets timeout. 4:53 to go in the fourth. We'll stay right here during this break. 121-113. Philadelphia leads. A big 3 by Joel Embiid. So let's talk about this final under 5 minutes to go. Philly leads by 8. We've seen Denver come back, but is this too little too late? Right now, again, it's basketball. This is a game of run, so a lot can happen. But let's hear what you both have to say about that.
I'll start. You can go ahead, Jason.
All right, yeah. As a team, you're screwed right now. Like, if you're the Nuggets, you're like legit screwed. Like, it's bad. Like, you're actually screwed. There's 4 minutes left in the game. You had 2 timeouts left. Obviously, you were saving those timeouts for the last 2 minutes. But now your team's down by 8. So now if you're Mike Malone, you're literally forced to use that timeout.
Right.
Because it's either hope they don't go on a run, which they probably would have, or use the timeout, stop momentum, get your guys locked back in, and really play great basketball for these last 4 minutes or 3 minutes if you want to use the timeout for the last minute.
Right. Well, we'll see. Does Philly take a timeout? I guess it
depends. It
depends on what happens. Does Philly take a timeout if they maintain the little bit of lead that they have?
Absolutely not. If you're Philly, I think that if I'm the coach of Philly right now, if I'm Nick Nurse, I think honestly, I'm telling my guys, take this break, right? Let's take this break. Let's recuperate. Let's look at what we've done good, right? Let's keep doing that. But let's also get on these defensive rebounds because they're still getting killed on the boards offensively. Let's get on these defensive rebounds. Let's keep playing our game. But overall, these last 3 minutes are going to tell the whole story of the game. Whether or not one of these teams uses another timeout, these last 3 minutes will determine that.
And we shall see. Right about to come back from commercial, I believe, after the Nuggets' 6th timeout.
By the way, you're Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, 38 points. Put the game in his hand. He can really drain stuff for you. He's 12 of 19 from the field, and then this is outrageous. But 11 of 13 from the free throw line.
Wow.
So
doing his job basically. Doing
pretty much that's what he's doing.
Yeah. So we'll have to see how this last 4:53 comes out.
By the way, this is the largest lead for Philadelphia in this game.
Yes. Largest lead almost for both teams. I believe Denver also had an 8-point lead at one point.
They had a 6-point lead.
6-point lead. So the largest lead of both teams in this game. at 8 points, which not really a surprise from what we kind of expected from this game.
Yeah, game of runs.
Yeah, exactly.
Super Kawaii.
Yep, coming up next on TNT, you can flip over to TNT Thunder and Clippers as we're back in the action, as well as we will get to our upcoming schedule of live streaming in a little bit. Denver has the ball. Jamal Murray kind of makes Pat Beverly look silly, but he missed the shot, so it didn't matter. And by the way, a 16-2 run for Philadelphia in the last 3:48 and counting. Philadelphia has, just dominated ever since. Because remember, Denver was up 111-105 at one point.
Right.
As another drop jumper from Embiid sinks down. They have a 10-point lead. Now on the lead pass is missed from Jokic to Jamal Murray.
Boy.
And Philadelphia will get the ball back. They have a 10-point lead, 4:13 to go. And the Nuggets are looking at defeat. That was their one chance to really kill this run, because the run is now 18-2 in timing. If you're Philly, you slow down, play a lot now.
Right.
And just, again, make your shots. And Batum, back to Maxey. Maxey, back to Batum. Here's a three. Doesn't go. Jokic with the rebound. Under 4 to go. Almost stolen away, and he will get called for the foul. Not happy about it is Pat Beverly on that. He almost stole it. It was inches away from stealing it. Your reaction on that foul?
Oh, I hate that foul, dude. That's because it's like he's going for the ball, obviously.
Right.
And he does get part of the ball, but then because the ball doesn't get poked out and Murray pulls it back in, you could technically say that he's like hooked in his arm or something like that.
Joker with a shot, it goes down on an 8-point game again. 3:29 to go, and I believe the 76ers probably just called a timeout.
Trying to get something going defensive. Trying to get defensive setup.
Maybe just trying to work on defensive position and make sure they're all set. But 3:29 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back, and it is a 8-point game, 123-115. We'll be right back on the No Sports Bastard YouTube channel. We're back. Real quick, Sean just had to run off real quick, and hopefully we can get this game in before the library closes. It closes early today.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is
10 o'clock. Oh boy.
The 10 minutes left to close, and also my battery's at 25%. So hopefully we can get this in. Battery, I think we will have no problem with. As Embiid works his way in, no good. He wanted a foul, but no call there on Embiid. Denver has the ball. Really aggressive is Pat Beverly against Aaron Gordon right now. Maxey and no foul kickball, and it'll be Philadelphia ball with 3:08 to go. Aaron Gordon really upset about that.
Wow, as he should be.
Philadelphia ball, very questionable, but probably not necessarily a bad call there.
Yeah, right.
As Embiid lost the ball, and it'll be Denver ball. And
loose ball.
I believe it. Embiid got. I was gonna say, I believe Embiid just got called for a foul there.
Yeah, loose ball foul.
Yep. Yes, and a good call by the refs. That was a loose ball foul on Embiid. 2:57 to go in the fourth quarter. 8-point lead for Philly. 123-115. Denver has the ball. Jamal Murray bringing it up the court. Aaron Gordon with the ball. Deshaun's running back because he doesn't want to miss it. Joe kick and missed the 3. Very, very bad miss in terms of the score right now. 2.5 to go. Philadelphia slowing the game down a lot. Maxey dishes off to Batum. Pat Beverly. Maxey again. To Embiid. 4 on the shot clock. Embiid for the 3. Ooh, that would have really sealed it if they scored that one.
Exactly.
Aaron Gordon back the other way. 2:14 to go. Playing quick to the corner. Joe kick from the corner. That's off.
Oof.
Joe kick has missed 2 in a row, I believe, from downtown, and he has not been able to get it. Under 2 to go. Maxey slowing down the game a lot now. When did the Nuggets start fouling? That's the question. Maxey in and almost finished that. Would have been an amazing finish if they got there. Joe kick to the top. That's MPJ, and nope, that didn't go in either.
Yeah, nothing's going through for Denver right now. I mean, it's bad timing.
Yep. Maxey slowing the game down again.
You have to get it stopped.
Exactly. You can't
1:18 to go. Maxey, not much time. It's off, and Denver gets the ball.
Now you need to score quick.
1:11 to go.
Jamal
Murray all the way in. Blocked away by Batum. Oh my, what a block. And I believe Denver's just really conceding here. They're not doing too much. They might foul. We'll see. No, they're not going to foul, at least not yet.
Maybe they're so jet lagged, they don't want to do anything about it anymore.
And if you said they have a back-to-back right now, that's, they're just going to be like, you know what, whatever, we lost. And beat it to the basket. And I believe in N1 as Joel Embiid celebrates with the Philadelphia home crowd as they're going to win this game. 10-point lead with 46 seconds to go in the game, 125 to 115.
Realistically, if you wanted to foul in that situation, what needs to happen is, 143 on the clock, I think?
Yeah.
Get the stop. Jamal Murray, ball in your hands. Screw the 2. I need 3. I need this to be 118, 123.
Right.
That being said, you need to pull up from 3. Get as good as a shot as you're going to get. Pull up from 3, and then we start playing the foul game.
Embiid just hit 40 points with that. He makes his first free throw, It's 124 to 115. They did not count the points that Embiid got on that layup, as it was not a shooting foul. Or it was a shooting foul, but
it wasn't.
No, it wasn't a shooting foul because otherwise they would have counted the points. Second shot for Embiid. Right. Is off. Joker with the rebound. It's almost too little too late right now.
Timeout.
Denver's going to take their final timeout with 44 seconds to go. We'll stay right here. 44 seconds to go. 124, 115. Philly leads. This game is all but officially over. Basically, we shall see how it officially concludes for the Yeah, 124, 115, 44 seconds to go in the game. This is going to be basically just finishing up. Denver has one chance, technically speaking, but realistically, this game's over.
So
tough. Officially how it finished. As well as while we have a chance, we'll show this right at the end of the broadcast as well. Here's your upcoming schedule for our broadcast. Tomorrow night, we'll do the NHL TNT game. The Chicago Blackhawks head to Buffalo.
There we go.
Buffalo Sabres host the Blackhawks on TNT. And then upcoming as no broadcast on Friday as I'll be at the hockey game as our Canisius hockey team takes on Niagara. And by the way, Canisius hockey team did win in overtime today. Big win against RIT.
Oh my God.
That was great.
I saw that.
Yeah, that was a surprise and it was great. Inbound the ball, Aaron Jordan. A 3 from Michael Porter Jr. It drops. 6-point game.
It doesn't matter. It's too late.
They're going to foul probably.
It's too late.
He lost the ball, but they called a foul. He almost lost the ball, which would have been really bad for Philly.
I don't even think they were playing a foul game. I think they were legit.
Just trying to steal.
Yeah. I don't think there's no reason to play the foul game, especially if you're going to
37 seconds to go.
Not even just that. Like if you're going to play the foul game with someone, you don't play it with their best free throw shooter. So that being said, I think they're just going for the steal at that point, and it happened.
And it happened to be a foul. They almost got the steal. They really almost, like Maxey almost lost the ball there. Was foul. He's going to get 2 here. First one misses. 6-point game. So that if he misses another one, it's still a 2-score game, and that brings it well within possibility of a tie. 23 points. Yeah, he is. He just hit down that last, I believe, 3-pointer. Yes, 3-pointer. 37.5 on the game clock. Second shot is good, so it's a 7-point game for Philly with the lead. The Nuggets have the ball. Jamal Murray, they got to shoot pretty quick. Finding a lane. Michael Porter Jr., they're going to give it to him. There's a 3, and it's going to be off, and I believe a foul on Philadelphia, on Embiid. On Michael Porter Jr.'s shot.
Gotta be kidding me. That's crazy.
26 seconds to go.
I think we have a coach's challenge here.
We do have a challenge here. Gotta use it. What foul? I don't see a foul. I think Michael Porter Jr. just simply missed.
That is not a foul.
So
What a challenge. Great challenge.
we'll be right back as we'll see what happens. We are back. We are back. We had to change locations. Ignore the quick change of location, but they did give the foul, call the foul against Embiid and everything. So that was an interesting call. That was not the right call.
Right.
By the way,
I think the refs are gonna just want to go home at this point.
Which means they should not give the foul to him. But okay. Michael Porter Jr. has 3 shots. He's made the first 2. 26.6 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. I know the score is not updated, but it's 125, 120. Now 125, right. 121. Philly leads by 4, 26 seconds to go. Now do you play? I'm assuming now you play the foul game.
Yeah, it looks like somebody took a timeout.
76ers just probably took another timeout.
That's their last one.
Took their last timeout? Okay. 76ers took the last timeout. Nuggets don't have any timeouts. I know that.
Yeah.
So we shall see how this goes. We're going to stay right here. I will now fix the score since we have a moment. 26 seconds to go. 125, 121.
I think that if you're Denver, I still don't think you play the foul game because it's like if you're gonna do it, you have to do it with Joel Embiid. I know Maxi's missed his last few, but like I don't want to take that chance with him.
Right.
You know? So
Right.
I'd rather take that chance with Joel Embiid. It's like Ryan said, put the ball in Embiid's hands. So I'll literally put it in your hands. I'll foul you, and I'll force you to make these 2 free throws.
Yep.
So if you want to play a foul game like that, you can. Personally, it's tough because there are arguments for and against this.
Looks
I
like
think-
Denver conceded because Jokic is going out and Jamal Murray is also going out.
Interesting.
Not necessarily.
Maybe save me? What?
Could be
What does
foul
that
trouble.
mean?
Could be foul trouble.
Could be foul trouble.
Oh, okay. That's
I
my
would love
fault.
if they
I
would
did
show
not-
it, but
It all depends what they do coming out of the timeout. If it's foul trouble.
So Philly has the ball. Throw it all the way back in their own zone. Yeah, they're gonna foul. So probably foul. That definitely was foul trouble.
Okay, that makes
Caldwell
sense now.
Pope with the foul. 24.3 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Philly leads by 4. I believe that's Maxey going to the line. Yeah, now Jokic looks like he's going to come back in on the offensive possession, which makes a lot of sense. I believe that is Maxey at the line. As he'll shoot for 2. 24
And Jokic
points.
and Murray's both back in the game.
Yep. First one is made. It's a now 5-point game. If he makes the other one, it'll be a 6-point game. Denver's got to score relatively quickly, and it's got to be a 3, especially if he makes the second free throw. Dragging out this game, basically, is what Denver is doing right now. Well, Philly is not helping by missing a couple of shots like that one.
There it is.
That's a 5-point game, and
He threw it away.
they couldn't control it. I believe Philly got a tip on that, so I believe it's Denver's still ball. Pat Beverly, I believe, got a tip on that. I believe Beverly got a tip on that. 20 seconds to go. 5-point game. Now down to 15. Jamal Murray.
Pull up now. You're doing too much.
Caldwell Pope almost got fouled. No good, and that will do it as Denver will concede. 126-121, the final score. The Philadelphia 76ers win their 26th game of the season. The Nuggets drop their 14th game of the season. What a game this was. It came down literally to the wire.
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Yes, it did. As we'll take we're not going to take any break. Actually, we're going to go right into postgame. Let me just update the score here. First, let's talk about Ryan. First, you talk about some of your thoughts on this game overall, and especially that second half.
Yeah, pretty much the second half. It was a tale of 2 halves, basically, pretty much. You know, the third quarter was pretty much all Denver. They were taking advantage, and you look at the box score here. If you're looking at stats-wise, Denver had the advantage and then had a 5-point advantage to finish off the third quarter. Then Philadelphia, huge fourth quarter to finish off the game. That was the difference maker in this game. It's how you finish is the model in this game. And, you know, the player of the game, I mean, it's Joel Embiid. He had 41 points, 10 assists and 7 rebounds for himself. What a game for Joel Embiid. I mean, it's not really much surprising at all. But
exactly.
The Tyrese Maxey, 25 points for him. Tobias Harris. It's the 3 big guns for Philadelphia going off for themselves. So that's exactly what they need, and they got it tonight. And for Denver, Jokic and Porter both with 20 points, but it's just not enough. You got to get. It's just the runs that Philadelphia had in this game. You know, the big 18-2 we talked about it earlier. It's that pretty much took care of the game for them. But hey, Denver's got another shot. They play each other again on January 27th back in Denver. I think the home court, if these 2 teams meet in the finals, which I guess you could see it, but I more see Boston more than Philadelphia in the finals. West is wide open in general. I mean, Denver's another surprising team could be getting there in the playoffs again, or in the finals. I mean, again, just like last year. But yeah, it's just Philadelphia, just big They got the advantage in this game.
Yeah, big game for both teams. Big win for Philadelphia. You know, it's a kind of a, again, like you said, that finals kind of matchup. Interesting there. Deshaun, what were some of your thoughts about the game overall, and especially in that second half?
Overall, for Philly, this is a good dub. Like, it wasn't pretty, right? But you got the job.
Nothing's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a good one. Obviously, you know, rebounding has got to be the main focus in the next game. Like, the amount of
I
rebounds
was about to say that. Yeah, I agree.
offensively, that's absurd. Especially because Embiid is known to be the better defender, so it makes no sense why he's getting out rebounded by Joker. But like we said, basically a finals matchup. Two of the last MVPs going at it. Dude, like Embiid continued to outplay like Joker, and it was beautiful to see. You know, I'm mad that he didn't get the triple double because he really should have had the triple double. But
Yeah, I agree with that.
but this was beautiful from him. Like 40 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds. Like, that's literally Jokic. That's a normal Jokic night, you know? Like, that's a normal Jokic night, and he did that so casually to him. So definitely puts him like that. That definitely puts him at a higher level in the MVP race now. For the Nuggets, jet lag. You know, that's gonna be the big excuse. That's probably what they're gonna use, right? Media will probably try to use that. You know, jet lag, something like that.
There's really no excuses. There shouldn't be excuse, but they're gonna probably use it as you
they're
said.
gonna use it as an excuse, but definitely no reason to lose that game, especially because you were up at halftime.
Yeah, exactly. And third quarter too. Third quarter.
Yep.
Jamal Murray's got to be more aggressive. He wasn't aggressive at all. That last, for example, last shot of the game that they took. Why is the ball in Caldwell Pope's hands? No, like, respectfully to Caldwell Pope, because I do respect him as a 3-point shooter. Obviously, I respect him as an NBA player. But if you're Jamal Murray, if you're supposed to be the Pippen to Jokic's Jordan, and you're obviously the better 3-point shooter too, why when you came off that screen, did you not just pull it there and say, if it goes in, it goes in. If it goes out, at least I took the shot. Instead, you pass up that shot. That's a shot that you can't pass up in the finals. Game 7 in the finals, if you pass up that shot, like, as a journalist, as a fan, I'm gonna look at you as scared. Like, I'm like, that's literally gonna be the headline. Jamal Murray scared. So you gotta shoot it in that situation. But yeah, this was a great game to watch. This was a fun game to watch.
It was. It was. They will rematch each other in Denver. Again, they only played each other twice, one in each home court. They will rematch each other in Denver in only 2 weeks. And January 27th. That game will also be on ABC as Saturday night basketball or Saturday afternoon basketball.
Fun.
In general, the next games for each team, the 76ers will go to Orlando on Friday, as well as the Nuggets will go to Boston on Friday. So the Nuggets, Boston,
it does not get easy for them.
Get easy for the Denver Nuggets, especially. I know they're on the Eastern road trip right now, but we'll see how it all affects them. I don't believe they changed in the standings that much. But anyway, that's going to do it for us. For me, Andrew Knoll, for Ryan, for Deshaun, thank you for joining us on the No Sports Master YouTube channel. And the final score of 126-121. There you go. There's your new updated records for both teams. The Nuggets 28-14, 76ers 26-13. We'll see you next time. We'll see you tomorrow night in Buffalo for the Chicago Blackhawks, the Buffalo Sabres, and for all of us at the No Sports Master YouTube channel, we'll say good night and have a great rest of your night. See you tomorrow night. There's your upcoming schedule.
Peace out.